Every firm in this room runs world-class trading. But behind the trade, in clearing, settlement, reconciliation, corporate actions, most are running on infrastructure that was state-of-the-art when interest rates were last at these levels. Between 20 and 40 cents of every IT dollar your firm spends goes to maintaining infrastructure that was never designed for the volumes you run today. That's not a technology problem. That's a strategic liability sitting quietly on your P&L. Half your operational cost lives in post-trade. Reconciliation, exceptions, manual fixes, overnight runs, and still, it gets a fraction of the modernization attention that the front office receives. Nearly $1 trillion gone. Not to bad trades or poor market calls, but to operational failures, settlement breaks, and regulatory penalties. That's the hidden tax on manual, fragmented post-trade infrastructure. Every time a person manually touches a settlement exception, they're also touching your risk profile. The firms winning this decade won't have better traders. They'll have fewer humans in the settlement loop. Nova CMX, 30 years engineering. The post-trade backbone for Tier 1 banks and brokers across APAC, the UK, and now, right here in Australia. 95 to 98% straight-through processing. That means fewer breaks, fewer people firefighting overnight, fewer awkward calls to clients explaining why their settlement is late. CIMB Securities, one of Malaysia's largest brokers. They went from fragmented legacy to Nova in 12 weeks. They now process 5 times the trade volume with the same headcount. 17,000 man-hours saved every year. That's roughly 8 full-time employees, reclaimed. OCBC Securities in Singapore. When SGX exited post-trade processing, OCBC needed a platform. Fast. Nova delivered. 20% OPEX reduction, 90% fewer reconciliation errors, and full MAS and SGX compliance out of the box. 20 to 40% lower total cost of ownership. 25 to 50% lower labor cost in reconciliation and exceptions. ROI, typically within 12 to 18 months. These aren't analyst projections. They're live production results from Tier 1 clients. When JP Morgan Chase calls your support team commendable and your collaboration smooth and effective, that's a reference check you don't need to run. Chess Release 1 went live on the 5th of May 2026, 7 days before this conference. Nova CMX is now a Chess-certified platform. If you're thinking about what your post-trade stack looks like when Chess Release 2 lands in 2029, the conversation starts today. And here's the part that usually gets a pause. Nova CMX charges 0 upfront fees, no license cost to begin, no 6-figure commitment before a single test runs. We get paid as your business grows. Because if you don't win, frankly, neither do we. Nova CMX. Trusted by 18 Tier 1 client organizations. 100 million trades processed on platform. Present in 10 countries. And now, Chess certified for Australia.